The following is a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Network.
Here's a breakaway opportunity. Battling and driving a penalty kill. And shot the goal! Battling his way through and backhanding it in is Liam Tamula.
Yellow Jackets looking to continue that run here, and a nice kick by Kennedy Pilgrim to keep that volley going. And a block at the net.
Tie to the 6. Knoll drives one into left center field. Hit well and deep, and a diving catch in left center field. A heck of a grab. Jordan Leininger took extra bases away and 2 down.
Hackle fires right side complete. The hook and ladder.
Oh, hey.
Richter to his feet. He could go. Richter to the house. Touchdown Jackets. Levi Richter on the Yellow Jackets lead with 13.8 seconds to go.
3 seconds to go. Cooler with the ball. 1 second at the buzzer. It's in! And the Pelican Rapids Vikings on a shot. And Matty Cooler go to the state tournament undefeated at 29-0.
Let's turn things over to the broadcast booth. The pregame show starts now.
And good evening and welcome into the Hive for tonight's Heart of the Lakes Conference and Section 8 AA clash between the Perham Yellow Jackets and the Pelican Rapids Vikings. I'm Jason Groth with Lance Rock, and we have a fun one on our hands tonight in a battle of top teams in the state of Minnesota as they get ready to square off here tonight at the Hive.
Yeah, one of those, Jason, those nights. This is what we call marquee night, and it's coming early, and it could be one of those that people might chalk up as a preview for a really important section game coming down the road. But let's get through tonight's battle first, and two teams that are playing really good basketball right now. Maybe a little different style for each of them, but we'll touch on that a little bit more as the night goes on. But sometimes those opposite styles make for a really good battle on the floor, and I'm expecting that tonight.
The last 5 Heart of the Lakes Conference champions are these two teams. The Yellow Jackets have won the last 2, and before that, Pelican Rapids has won the 3 prior. And these two teams have had a nice rivalry throughout the last few years, but the Yellow Jackets now holding a little bit of an edge, winning the last 4. And prior to that, it was Pelican Rapids winning 7 straight between these two schools. So when you put it on paper, these two teams, like you said, differing styles, but always a fun battle.
Right. Well coached. Both squads are really well coached. I think one of the things that I appreciate most about these programs is they utilize everybody that they have on the floor, and they find what they do best, and they get them the ball in that situation. And that being said, I think that leads to a little bit of our early pregame is, if you're Pelican, Coach Gorf's daughter is going to do some damage. She's a sophomore, but seems like she's been around forever. Started as a 7th grader, and in the Yellow Jackets, you look at Willow Thiel in the post. So you start right there with the 2 players maybe right away, and that's not taken away from anybody else. These are star-laden teams that have girls that can put double-digit points on the board pretty easily.
Well, we thank you for tuning in to the Budget Blinds pregame show here on the Magnitude Sports Network. We also like to thank Frontier Airlines, Great Clips, Dakota Fins and Feathers, as well as, again, the Budget Blinds pregame show rolls on. We'll take a break here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
For over 30 years, Budget Blinds, based out of Detroit Lakes, has been serving Perham, Fergus Falls, Park Rapids, and the surrounding area. Whether you need blinds, shutters, or drapes, check out the entire inventory online at budgetblinds.com. Budget Blinds is backed by the #1 provider for window coverings in North America and is your local window coverings expert. Visit them online today, budgetblinds.com, or give them a call at 218-206-9599. That's 218-206-9599 and online at budgetblinds.com.
Odds are there's an ace right in your neighborhood. With expert advice and the right tools to make your quick fixes even quicker. Around the block, what you need in stock, with people who know their stuff. Welcome to the Home Convenience Store.
Hi, this is Mallory Stotterell
and Erica Saylor from Lakes Ace Hardware.
You can expect expert help for your next project at Lakes Ace Hardware,
right here in downtown Perham.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
We take pride in what we send out. When you open a bag of licorice, you want that licorice to look good, you want that licorice to taste good. We work for you. We take pride in what we're making and what we are offering. It is so important to me. I do thank KLN from the bottom of my heart. They believe you and your family is important.
Ray's Sport and Marine in Perham has you covered for all your recreational needs. Ray's carries a large inventory of Lund boats, Bennington pontoons, plus Viaggio pontoons. They also carry the Yamaha line of ATVs and UTVs, as well as the full line of Honda Power Sports. Stop in and check out all of what Ray's Sport and Marine has to offer. Good luck to all Perham athletes, and go Yellow Jackets!
Reuter Family Dentistry, with locations in Perham and Wadena, is now hiring. The purpose-driven team at Reuter Family Dentistry strives for the core values of excellence, commitment, and a positive culture.
My favorite thing about being part of Reuter Family Dentistry is just our values and our commitment to each other and to the patients. I know I can leave here every day feeling good about what I've done.
River's Edge Cabinetry loves their customers, and customers like Emily love them right back. She says, I've seen a lot of cabinets in my 16 years of real estate sales and appraising, and the quality of River's Edge Cabinetry is right there with the best. Jen says working with them was great because they took care of everything. I really like their style, attention to detail, and being able to see 3D drawings up front. Call 218-346-0127 or visit the website today, riversedgecabinetry.com, turning your vision into reality.
Welcome back into the Hive as we get ready to go for tonight's game here on the Budget Blinds pregame show. Jason goes with Lance Rock. It's the Yellow Jackets who come in ranked 9th overall, taking on the Pelican Rapids Vikings, ranked 11th. And we'll take a quick look at these two teams on paper. Almost identical across the board, but for one thing that's been different, Pelican Rapids has only played 3 of their 12 games on the road, and they hold a 2-1 record on the road. And you look at it QRF-wise, Perham holds the edge there. As well as the scoring is going to be a big key that I think we're going to discuss throughout the night, is the scoring differential, and if this Viking team is able to keep up with a Yellow Jacket squad that likes to get out and run and try to get in transition, get some points that way, but you got a Pelican Rapids team that likes to slow it down, so it's going to be a classic chess match tonight.
Right, and I think it'll be, obviously, the team that wins will win out on that battle, and I think you're going to have to be able to play. It's going to be the team that plays at the other team's pace the best, if that makes sense to you, Jason, because you're not going to be able to control. They're too good at teams. You're probably not going to control the tempo the whole game. So how do you play at the other teams? How will Pelican play if they go up at tempo for a while? Does the margin separate any? And if you're the Yellow Jackets, you're going to probably be forced to get into some sets and not just get up and down the floor and try to transition. How well are you running your sets tonight? So many keys, Jason, that you touched upon, that that's what has all the anticipation in the Hive right now, is who's going to prevail and who is going to make those adjustments the best tonight.
And when we come back, we'll have your KLN Family Brands Keys to the Game right here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
One of our core values at United Community Bank is reinvesting in the communities we serve. I personally take great pride in this, as I'm a 5th generation in our family here at United Community Bank. We've been here for over 100 years. We take a great sense of pride in sort of that reciprocal relationship we have with our community, that, you know, we need our community members and they need us, and we love giving back and reinvesting.
What sets the world's leading hospitals apart from the rest? It's their continued ability to deliver the highest quality patient care. Perham Health is honored to be a top 10 Minnesota hospital. Patients experience it, and Newsweek has recognized it. Even during the unpredictability of the pandemic, the nurses, doctors, and many others at Perham Health put their best foot forward. Thank you to everyone at Perham Health for continuing to provide the best patient care.
At Nias Family Sales, our experienced mechanics are here to provide exceptional service in a timely manner. With 10 service bays, the service department at Nias Family Sales can work on all makes and models. Our experienced mechanics can do everything from oil changes, tire repairs, brake service, engine and transmission repair, and much more. Schedule your vehicle today. Call 218-346-5976 or visit the Nias Family Sales Service Center at 610 East Main Street in Perham.
Here's a look at what needs to be done to win this game.
And welcome back. Keelan Featherbrand's keys of the game for the Pelican Rapids Vikings. We think one of the things will be extending the Yellow Jacket offense, and kind of what I mean by that is the Yellow Jackets work quick. They like to kind of get that shot off with about 15 to 10 on the shot clock, and I think if you're Pelican Rapids, you want to get them shooting with maybe 5 and less on the shot clock tonight, make them work for that open look.
Right, it's going to be slowing down the transition game, and if you can make them stop on their initial drive and make them get into their offense, I think that's a win for the Pelican Rapids Vikings, because Yellow Jackets are really dangerous and try to get the ball up fast, and we saw it a few games ago that we did, that quick passing game gets the ball up the floor really fast and makes for easy transition buckets.
Second key is keep the ball in the paint on defense and control that boards. That's going to be a tough thing to do with Willow Field. We've talked about it at length today off air, what we think might happen on the floor here tonight. And I think with that being said, that's going to lead to the keys, or the secondary scoring for Perham's going to play a key role. And if you're able to slow, what is your plan of who you're going to slow down if you're Brian Korf and the Pelican Rapids Vikings?
Right. Coach Korf is undoubtedly a really great coach, and he's had his ladies ready for years and years, and go back to a really good games at Concordia, and they've been in the mix every year, and you know he's going to have a game plan tonight. The curious thing is how many of your cards do you show because it's only January? I mean, you know, you might want to see if some things work, but are you going to lay this out all on the table right now to maybe catapult yourself into the 1 seed? Is it that important at this point? So it'll be curious to see how much gets laid out there tonight, but I agree with you. I think they'll do some things to keep the Yellow Jackets, and they're going to have to shoot the ball from the outside at some point tonight, I think, to help Willow reestablish herself on the inside.
And looking back in the past HOL champions since the 2018-19 season, whoever wins that conference title has only had 1 loss or less, only 2 losses total for the conference championship. So this is kind of a impromptu, I'm not going to say it, for the conference title impromptu, like early preseason conference championship preview, because you got Barnesville still in the mix, as well as Breckenridge in that mix as well for the conference title.
Absolutely, and what a good conference when you mention those 4 teams of how well it is. But again, it's early, but it is one of those games I think you really do want to play well. Even if you walk out of here either team with the loss, you can say, well, we were within striking distance, I think is going to be the key part tonight.
Pelican Rapids in the heart of the Lakes is 6-0. The Yellow Jackets are 4-1. Keys for the Yellow Jackets, speed up that Viking offense. They have in the past have liked to slow the game down, have had long possessions. That's still the same, even with the shot clock, but they've been able to manage that, and head coach Brian Korf has got some girls that have handled the shot clock well as well.
Right, and I yeah, you're going to want to speed it up, but the hard part is you're talking about a really veteran point guard in Korf that probably isn't going to get too frazzled by what you do or what kind of presses you put on to speed up the game. So again, I think that's just those games within the game tonight, Jason. I don't know how else to say it, that you wonder, can you get her to speed up if she wants to slow this game down, because she's that good and she does such a nice job running the offense for the Vikings.
Next thing is for the Yellow Jackets, make the extra pass and turn that good shot into a great shot.
Right, and I think the Vikings, that's one of the things that you've seen as almost a staple under Korf. They're not taking a challenge shot or a rush shot. They will always look for that extra pass on the teammate, and I think by doing that, you make the Jackets work harder on defense, which takes a little bit of that energy away from the offensive end. So look for them to make the Yellow Jackets work defensively tonight, maybe trying to slow down the offense a little bit that way as well.
Keys to the game brought to you by Kale and Family Brands. When we take a break, we'll come back. We'll have your starting lineups here on the Main Street Sports Network.
Welcome to Perham, Minnesota. A great place to visit and an even better place to live. Here's a look at just a few of the things you can experience here.
To learn more and plan your next getaway, visit Perham.com.
Hansen's Plumbing and Heating provides the highest quality products and services to ensure the comfort and safety of all their customers. It's what they do. Henry Hansen, later known as Hardware Hank, first opened the family hardware store in the early 1930s in Burgess, Minnesota. Today, they are proud to carry on his legacy of hard work and honesty through teamwork, fellowship, cutting-edge technology, and forward thinking. 218-346-2422 or make a visit in Perham, Burgess, or Detroit Lakes today. Hansen's Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving Minnesota families for over 80 years.
Say hello to Taylor Doll at the Backyard. Taylor keeps the store filled with your pet's favorite pet food, pet treats, and pet toys. Hard to find items like retractable dog leashes and pet supplements. The Backyard also carries everything you need for your livestock and poultry operations. Are you a bird watcher? The Backyard has one of the best selections of bird seed, suets, and feeders in the area. And finally, don't forget to book a spa day for your dog with one of our professional dog groomers. 218-346-7487.
At Waterfront Recreational LLC, the mission is to deliver high-quality and custom-built steps, decks, and docks so you can access and enjoy your property. We believe in hard work, honest and fair dealing, high-quality craftsmanship, and excellent customer service. Our products have proven results. We can't control the weather, but our docks remain rock solid in the windiest of conditions. We also offer boat storage in the wintertime. Call or text 218-298-1353 for more information about each of our services, or visit waterfrontrecreational.com today.
Game time is now only minutes away. Let's take a look at your starting lineups for this matchup.
Starting lineups again tonight, brought to you by Lakes Ace Hardware. Get your favorite Benjamin Moore or Magnolia paint colors or color match any color today. Lakes Ace Hardware in downtown Perham. First for the Yellow Jackets. They'll start like they usually do with junior guard and Cora Grismer, sophomore forward Kai Anderson, senior forward Kennedy Pilgrim, a senior forward, Willow Thiel, and a senior guard, Riley Mickelson. Head coach, TJ Super. He's assisted by Robbie Cox and Michelle Borman. For the Vikings, they'll go like this. A sophomore guard, Morgan Korf. A junior guard, Grace Backstrom. A junior forward, Anna Roisum. A senior forward, Claudia Grath. And a senior forward, Ellie Welch. Head coach, Brian Korf. He's assisted by Cody Schaefer, Amanda Bells, and Bo Kirkwood.
Yeah, names that are very familiar. If you watch the Yellow Jackets, it's been this group coming through, and same with the Vikings. You're going to recognize a lot of those names as A, Pelican Rapid Vikings names, and B, ladies that have scored and put on a show for their hometown fans as well. So great great matchups. I'm curious to see, again, this is always my favorite part is matchups, who's guarding who, what kind of defense we're going to see. I think we'll see some interesting stuff from the Vikings tonight, and we'll see how the Yellow Jackets handle it. Two great teams, you've said it multiple times, Jason. Good battle on our hands tonight.
Well, we thank you for tuning in to the Budget Blinds pregame show. When we come back, we'll have your Ray Sport Marine opening tap here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
New Horizons Realty is a full-service real estate company who has been helping buyers and sellers in Lakes Country for over 25 years. They understand the local market conditions because they are from here, live here, and have lifelong careers in real estate. Get a free estimate with an experienced, local, laid-back, and friendly agent that's a part of a team you can trust and will go to work for you. Visit permrealestate.com or call 218-346-7767 to speak with Chad and his dedicated team at New Horizons Realty in Perm.
Central Market, the fresh place in Perham and Detroit Lakes, offering the freshest meat, produce, bakery, and deli products possible with great value for your money. A visit to Central Market is a journey into freshness. You'll always be able to find a wide variety of items that will result in the perfect meal for your family and friends. Begin with their meat department, and whether it's succulent fruit and vegetables, fresh baked specialties from their bakery, or the convenience of fresh deli selections. Central Market is the fresh place for your family. Go Yellow Jackets.
I have 3 amazing kids, and it can be a bit complicated.
All right, you guys, you ready?
But there's nothing else like it in the world.
Bye, honey.
Traveling with kids is on another level.
Yay, let's go.
I appreciate all the extra help I can get when we fly.
Hi, how can I help?
I'm honored to get every passenger to their destination.
I'm so grateful that I've been able to fly with my 3 young kids.
At Frontier, we get it. We're flyers too, and we believe the sky is for everyone.
At Great Clips, we use online check-in to help NHL player Jack Hughes achieve game day flow faster, so he can do more with his time off the clock. Great Clips, official hair salon of the NHL.
At Great Clips, we use clip notes to save NHL player Cale Makar's haircut details, so he's always confident in his hockey hair. Because with a name like Cale, you gotta sport great salad. Great Clips, official hair salon of the NHL.
Hi, this is Mike from Magnitude Sports. I'd like you to do me a favor if you would. Subscribe to this channel right here, Dakota Fins and Feathers Outdoors. The channel is owned by a family I've known for over 2 decades and features some sports stars from previous Magnitude Sports broadcasts. So if you're the type of guy that likes fishing, hunting, dogs, you can get all that and more right here on the Dakota Fins and Feathers YouTube channel. You can also find them on social media, on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. It's educational, it's captivating, it's fun. It's Dakota Fins and Feathers Outdoors. Subscribe today.
Welcome back into the Hive. Introductions taking place. PA Director Arlie Ohm and the Yellow Jacket fans certainly make some noise as their squad gets introduced. The Yellow Jackets again with a record of 12-2 against the Vikings with a record of 11-1. As they introduce the starting lineups again, here they are quickly for the Yellow Jackets. Cora Grismer, Kaya Anderson, Kennedy Pilgrim, Willow Thiel, and Riley Mickelson. For the Vikings of Pelican Rapids, it'll be Morgan Kjorf, Grace Backstrom, Anna Roisum, Claudia Griff, and Ellie Welch. Atmosphere here is picked up a little bit as we get ready to go for this one in a key section clash and Heart of the Lakes conference clash between the Yellow Jackets and the Vikings here tonight, Lance.
Yeah, this is going to be a fun one. I think it's got all the makings for a really good battle. I can tell that because we talked extensively today, Jason, about this battle. Both of us have our own kind of feel about what tonight might bring. So it'll be interesting to see which one of us wins out here, and you'll probably be able to tell by which one of us is happier on this broadcast. But we're both expecting a really, really good game, and playoff atmosphere is coming in right now.
And I was going to say the one thing they'll tell is we both predicted a good game tonight between the Vikings and the Yellow Jackets. It's going to be Roysum and Willow Thiel to take your Ray Sport Marine opening tap here on the Magnitude Sports Network, and we're ready to go. And the Yellow Jackets will get the opening possession. Here's Corey Grismer to bring it up court. Grismer drives left hand, gets cut off there. It goes to Mickelson. Almost took a couple extra steps with it to Mickelson. It goes near side. Grismer looking inside, and there's that battle in the paint. Keep her eye on Thiel. They collapse down on her. She works in the paint. Backs up and in for two.
Interesting right there. The double came and then left. So different stuff happening already than maybe what either one of us thought, Jason. Nice job by Thiel recognizing that and just going to the basket.
Now with it, Roysum comes near side with the head fake. There's Backstrom. Welch, who has shown in the past she can hit that deep shot. Pilgrim's zone on her. Goes near side, Korf. Pass inside. Roysum gets bumped inside. Now comes back out with 9 on the shot clock. Pelican Rapids working it down to 5 with the basketball. Korf gets it near side. Now 1 on the shot clock. It'll be a shot clock violation. Play on as Pilgrim has a loose ball looking to go coast to coast with the head fake. Misses there. Thiel for the putback is good. She draws the foul and gets the end one opportunity.
Right, and a nice job there by the Yellow Jackets in transition. Again, played through that the shot clock horn as Willow goes through, misses that shot. Rebound by Welch.
Fouls on Morgan Korf, her first. We'll keep an eye on the foul trouble tonight. We think that might play a role for both these squads. Just because they're both aggressive on the defensive side of the floor. As Mickelson all over there inside. Now they go Welch. Excuse me. That's Gurneth with it back outside. A 3. Too strong. Fight for the board and getting it. There's Roysum. She works in the lane looking for help. Now kicks it back out. Now Welch with it. Welch looks to drive. Gets it poked away by Pilgrim and out of bounds. He'll stay with the Vikings.
So early indication this could be a physical game. You just mentioned that. We saw a couple of, maybe we would have called fouls. Letting them play to start with here. Look for Welch to get it in the post.
Shot up, blocked by Anderson. Now battle to the floor. Anderson had her hand on the ball as she was out of bounds, so that leads to a turnover. Or an out of bounds play, not a turnover on the rebound.
Yeah, and I really expect to see Welch maybe in the post here. Korf's going to see, here she comes through. She's got a nice seal there looking for the ball, and again, you can look at that as the Vikings get her the basketball.
Korf into the lane, short shot off the glass, no good. Rebound tapped up in the air. Grismer skies and corrals it and settles it down. A very unique start here in the first few minutes of this contest.
Probably a few jitters, Jason. Yeah, this is a big game, and for some of these ladies, it's the first of their big games.
Anderson draws the foul. It's on Roysum, her first, team second. They say it's on the floor, so the Yellow Jackets will have a baseline inbound.
Look for Willow to come around here.
Thiel thought about the long jumper, now looking to dribble in. The help comes. Kicks out near side, Mickelson. Anderson looks in. They cut off well. Now Mickelson comes back. Anderson with the head fake is going to drive. Kick near side. Grismer has the look for 3 and hits it. Cora Grismer with the three-pointer.
And you called a big night for her tonight, Jason, and spot on. She's ready to go.
Cora forces a pass inside. It finds its way through, and a foul on the way to the hoop was Roysum, and she'll shoot a pair.
And that's one of the things that we talked about. Quick 7-0 lead for the Yellow Jackets, and I think the Vikings have had their opportunities here. Going into the paint is something other teams have not done yet as the first free throw goes. So much against the Yellow Jackets going at Willow. It seems like the Vikings are ready to do that tonight.
That foul was on Kaya Anderson as the second for Roysum at the Ruder Family Dentistry. Free throw is good. The Yellow Jackets have a 7-2 lead with 15 and a half to go here in our opening half here from the Hive in this First of a busy weekend for the Yellow Jacket girls as they drive into the hoop. Pilgrim shot altered, and coming down with it is Korf. Korf back the other way. They'll set up, and she will launch the three. It's off the back iron. Long rebound goes out of bounds. It'll go to the Yellow Jackets, and I say it's a long weekend for the Yellow Jackets. Tomorrow afternoon, they take on state-ranked Holdingford here as part of the Breakdown Crossover Classic, and we'll touch on how you can watch that game if you're unable to make it later on in tonight's broadcast. As Mickelson has it, goes it to Grismer. Grismer will drive right hand right through the lane. Shot no good. Thiel for the putback. Shot's blocked and no good, and it goes out of bounds. The officials are going to meet and discuss to make the decision, and it'll stay with the Yellow Jackets with 14:49 to go.
Vikings did the best job they could to sell that like it was going to go theirs all the way. Thought maybe it was going to be one of those tie-up situations where they didn't know which team had it, but they give it to the Jackets.
Anderson drives, works into trouble, rolls it over, and ends up going to Grismer. Grismer kick over to Mickelson with 3 on the shot clock. Pilgrim will launch the 3. That's way out the mark. Shot clock violation. And now they're going to blow it dead as the ball was technically loose. So it'll be Pelican Rapids ball with the sideline inbound with 14:27 to go. And Korf will bring it up court. Grismer out on her. She gets the screen, goes right with it. Now comes back up top. Backstrom. Was it there for Garath? Now Korf in the lane, feeds it down low, but Mickelson gets the steal. Now Thiel. Works baseline, fires up a tough shot, gets it to go for 2. And Thiel's got 6. Now with it coming near side with the pass is Garath. Now to Korf. Korf in the lane, kick out. 3 on its way off the front iron, no good. Yellow Jackets on the board. That's Anderson with the rebound. Up ahead to Grismer. Grismer cross court to Mickelson. Now to Thiel. Thiel brings it back out to Anderson. The Yellow Jackets regroup. Grismer with it, looking to drive right side. The floater from the baseline, no good. Welch there for the board for the Vikings. Korf now in the lane, pull-up jumper from her is good.
And I was going to just say that, Jason. 9-2, don't rest if you're the Yellow Jackets because the Vikings can score in spurts. They've got enough weaponry there to do that, and Korf shows you just that as she, nice crossover into the lane, pull-up J.
Yellow Jackets are on the perimeter. Thiel's going to take a 3 and hit it. Willow Thiel hits a three-pointer. And continuing to stretch the floor for the Yellow Jackets has been Willow Thiel. Hit 4 against Frazee, adds another one there. It's now 12-4. Backstrom into the post. Triple comes down low there on Royzum. It goes out of bounds. It'll go to the Yellow Jackets. Ariana Hovland and Kaya Starzl check in. Hovland for the Vikings, Starzl for the Jackets.
Maybe a little zone defense here as the change up on with the substitution. Be interesting to see how the Yellow Jackets play this as they have Willow outside. Anderson for 3.
That's no good. The rebound grabbed. Hovland eventually corrals it, regroups and gets to Welch and back the other way. Now Royzum. Spins, now gives it back to Welch. Welch with the left-hand dribble into the lane. Fights through traffic and puts it up and in for 2. Ellie Welch was not going to be denied on that drive.
I really fully expect Coach Korf to get her into the post, especially with Kennedy Pilgrim. Just a different matchup, those two ladies. And again, I think there's some points to be had there for the Vikings.
Anderson on the missed 3 comes back is Hovland. She'll take the long 2 and hit it. Hovland, and now the Vikings starting to rally back, have cut it to 4. And the zone defense right now has led to 2 quick rebounds and after 2 missed 3s on the adjustment by head coach Brian Korf and the Viking defense.
They're doing a great job of sealing after the shot, and that's not always easy to do. We saw that last night when you go to a zone defense. So here's a little bit better situation for the Jackets.
A steal, backs down the defender, puts it up and in for 2. And it's now 14-8. Thiel having a night so far. She's got 11 of the team's 14. Korf's going to drive, gets cut off. Drops it off here. That time for Gurath. Now Welch is going to fire a 3 and hit it. A big three-pointer there by Ellie Welch. She's got 5 and shown in the past that she can stretch the floor. Now it's a 3-point game.
A little scary, Jason. It seems all Yellow Jackets, and you look at the scoreboard, and it's 14-11.
Anderson off the mark, rebound. Korf gets it to Hovland, and the Vikings looking to run back. Hovland stops, and she traveled. She took the extra step on the stop with 10:26 to go. Kate Diggins in for Willow Thiel. And now coming in, Megan Guler. So Guler's just continue to have their mark on Pelican Rapids.
Yeah, it's amazing to hear these names, Jason, and you could close your eyes and not be watching the game and know which team you're cheering for there as the name of the Vikings come up. But nice job. I think that ball was tipped on that shot by Grismer. But nice job. It's kind of controlled, fast pace is the way I would put it right now.
Korf goes by the defender, puts it up and in for 2. She's got 4, and it's now 14-13. And the Vikings have rallied back the early wave and have cut it to 1. Grismer, near side. Head fake there. Razor also checked in for the Yellow Jackets. Anderson, the open look for 3. That one's no good. She's missed 4 tonight and struggling, but she's getting some good looks.
You know what it's really done, Jason, is this zone has made the Yellow Jackets rush their shots a little bit. They're shooting it not in sequence, and they're shooting shots that they probably wouldn't in their man offense. Interesting move here by the Vikings.
Welch drives down to the hoop, draws the foul. It's on Greta Razor. And that foul is on Backstrom back in. The foul is on the floor. And it will be Pelican Rapids basketball with 9.5 to go in our opening half.
As advertised so far, 14-13. Fouls are even tied. What a game we've got started here.
Hovland, and we have an official's timeout. I believe there's blood on the leg of Welch. That will mean a quick substitution as they go to tape her up and cover that up, and Royzum will check in. Coaching staff's going to work quick.
And I certainly would, because she has been kind of dynamite to start this. Three-pointer into the basket, driving the ball, and also what she does defensively. She's a really, really good player.
Korf, right side. Guler now near side, a three-pointer on its way off the back iron. Rebound grabbed by Diggins, and a nice job boxing out there to Kate Diggins.
Seen that from the last few games from Diggins, kind of following that role. Here's a quick three.
And that shot's off the mark.
Again, quick shots by the Yellow Jackets, and it's leading to right idea by the Pelican Rapids Vikings. Just didn't get it executed. But if you're Coach Korf, you're going to like that idea of that opposite skip pass leading to an easy shot. Yellow Jackets inbound the ball. Grismer bringing it up for the Jackets.
Now Diggins gets the pass from her. Comes over to Starzl. Near side it goes Razor. Looking inside Diggins, the second cutter. Nice feed down low right there to Willow Thiel.
I like that adjustment by Coach Super right there. Instead of going high-low, they went side to side, thus taking away that double team when you had both ladies both on opposite sides of the paint.
Well, that was one of the things we talked about off the air that you hit on earlier today as well. Now with it there on a three-point attempt by Royzum's off the mark. Rebound grabbed by Thiel. And we have an official's timeout as Royzum was shaken up. Head coach Brian Korf out to check on her and also get a word in with 8:11 to go. It's 16-13 in the first half. Now Welch is back in. Korf will come back in as well as they go to check on Royzum. Starzl will inbound here on the sideline. Inbound with 8:11 to go. The staff checks on Roysom on the bench. Razor has it. Another change defensive look again from Pelican Rapids. Leaves Razor open for three, and she hits it. Greta Razor on the feed from Kaya Starzl makes it 19-13. Korf with it. Launches the three-pointer. That's shown off the iron. Thiel there for the board. We don't have the official number for her, but she is 27 away coming in tonight from 1,000 rebounds for the Yellow Jackets. Cross-court pass. It's turned over. Korf with it. Looking to drive. Finds her way through the lane. Tough shot. Doesn't get it to go, but draws a foul. And Korf's going to shoot a pair.
Yeah, again, I was trying to pick up defense down there. I first thought it was 1-2-2. I think it was more of a 3-2 zone. They were packed in a little bit more. I think they're trying to drop that middle person down, double Willow. First free throw rims in for Korf. And this is kind of what I thought we'd see. We see some different defenses, see if one sticks. I think they were really happy with their 2-3. Probably changes a little bit with Roysom out of the game and her length, what they're going to do.
Korf gets the second to drop. She's got 6 on the night now. And we have our first timeout of the game. Timeout. And we'll take it with them. Yellow Jackets lead 19-15.
Central Market, the fresh place in Perham and Detroit Lakes, offering the freshest meat, produce, bakery, and deli products possible with great value for your money. A visit to Central Market is a journey into freshness. You'll always be able to find a wide variety of items that will result in the perfect meal for your family and friends. Begin with their meat department, and whether it's succulent fruit and vegetables, fresh baked specialties from their bakery, or the convenience of fresh deli selections. Central Market is the fresh place for your family. Go Yellow Jackets.
So we come out of the Nice Family Sales timeout. The Yellow Jackets lead this one 19-15 on Pelican Rapids. It's been a unique and fun chess match here tonight with 7:20 to go, Lance.
A little bit of battle of a run for both teams. Yellow Jackets got out to a hot start. Pelican Rapids came back. Yellow Jackets went up. Pelican Rapids came back. Switching up defenses for Pelican has been a good addition for them, as Grismer just a little long on that three.
Yellow Jackets have missed most of their shots from outside. Feed inside shot, no good. They've only hit 2 3-pointers tonight. One by Thiel, one by Razor, as both Anderson and Grismer are unable to get that to drop from the outside here in the early going. Thiel finds the middle, drives, and finishes.
That's the nice part about the Jackets offense is starting Thiel up top. She can slice through the lane like that and kind of pick and choose where she wants to go, and if they don't pick her up, it's going to be just like that with a layup.
Hovland's shot, no good. I think Anderson got her hand on it. Thiel with it now. Goes to Grismer. Grismer is going to drive. They cut her off. Now Razor with the head fake. Finds Anderson. Anderson swings it around to Diggins. Inside Thiel. Thiel turnaround baseline jumper in and out, no good. Rebound grab there by Korf.
I was just going to say, if things follow suit here, it'll be a little bit of a spurt or a run by the Vikings here.
And Hovland with a nice baseline drive and finish. As she drove and put it up with that floater, it's now a 4-point game.
Well, you got to almost attack that free throw line area if you're the Yellow Jackets, as high as they are in this zone. If you can get that, it should be a dump-off pass there down to Thiel if she can seal, but hit that about HOL conference, sit right there and go to work.
Pull-up jumper from that HOL conference as Grismer hits that one.
Dribble drive into it, but I think you can get somebody in that spot, and then you're going to make hay with a little dump down if they come and attack you.
Backstrom off on the three-pointer. Grismer, the open look for three. That one's flat, no good. Battled for out of bounds. They'll go to the Vikings with 5:18 to go.
And I heard your little hesitation there, and I almost thought there was a nudge there. Maybe a foul would have been called. They just went no harm, no foul, Vikings ball. which kind of made us both look at each other there for a second. Maybe you at home replayed that yourself, but that's what I think happened.
Hovland with it. You read my mind perfectly in that description, Lance.
We've spent a lot of time together these last few weeks, Jason.
Guler with it now, hands it off Korf. Comes back to Guler, jumper from her. Off the iron, no good. Rebound by Anderson, did a nice job boxing out. Now Grismer looks to drive, comes back to Anderson. She launches for three, and it's good. Kaya Anderson gets the roll. And it's 26-17 Korf. The kick out for Hovland. She launches for three, and that's good. And a nice answer there for Hovland. And it's 26-20.
I really like that last play by the Yellow Jackets. Grismer with that dribble pat and a dribble drive, but looked kind of over the shoulder and found Anderson wide open. There it is. Oh, just a little bit.
Trying to feed it there to Thiel, but it's turned over. Back the other way. Here comes Korf. Korf's going to launch a three. She hits! Morgan Korf answers with a three-pointer, and a timeout called by the Yellow Jackets. It's a three-point game in the first half with 4:04 to go. We'll take a break.
Welcome to Perham, Minnesota. A great place to visit and an even better place to live. Here's a look at just a few of the things you can experience here.
To learn more and plan your next getaway, visit Perham.com.
Welcome back. 4:04 to go out of the Nice Family Sales timeout. Yellow Jackets lead 26-23, and out of the break, Anna Roisum's getting checked, still getting worked on by our coaches in the far corner of the gym. She hasn't come back in since exiting that heavy contact play earlier in the first half. As Mickelson now has it for the Yellow Jackets. We'll try to keep an eye on Roisum when she comes back in, as now Pilgrim has it, looking inside Diggins, but Pilgrim will take the jumper. It's no good. Rebound tapped out of bounds by Diggins, and it'll go to the Vikings.
Boy, that's perfect, Jason. I mean, that's textbook how to break that. You got to make that shot. You can't be disappointed if you're super. You've gotten three nice looks now getting that ball to that free throw line. Let's see how hot the Vikings stay now.
Hovland and Korf hit back-to-back three-pointers to lead to that timeout. Now Welch is going to fire from three. That's off the mark. Rebound corralled by Diggins. Did a nice job there and gets it to Grismer. And the Vikings already have two girls back, not allowing the Yellow Jackets to get out in transition. Pilgrim inside. Mickelson now. Looks for help. Gets it to Anderson. Now to Grismer. Back to Mickelson. Toes the lines perfectly. Now feeds inside to Anderson. Mickelson inside. Pilgrim, tough pass. Pilgrim looking for help. Kick out far side for Grismer with 5 on the shot clock. She'll drive, float up a shot, in and out, no good. Welch the board.
Man, and Kaya Anderson's got to turn around. Look for that 8-foot jump shot, Jason. She could make a living there tonight if she just steps up and shoots that one.
Korf to Welch. The straight on three. Off the back iron. Rebound goes right to Anderson. Up ahead to Pilgrim. Pilgrim with 2:30 on the clock about. We'll have the basketball go right side. Grismer again. Comes over to Mickelson, looking inside Pilgrim. Pilgrim turn around, floats it down low for Diggins. Kick out for Anderson. They close nicely on Anderson. Did Guler. Now Mickelson, kick out near side. Grismer for three. That's good. Zora Grismer hits the three. It's 29-23, and again the Yellow Jackets have done a lot of this without Willow Thiel on the floor here in the last few minutes. She's getting ready to check back in at the next whistle.
And again, our game of spurts here is happening again. Yellow Jackets claw it back out to 6. Look for the Vikings to make a bucket here and get back in it.
Welch now down low, nice feed. And a travel. Getting caught there by Zgurath. She thought about the shot, then decided to pass, but came back down, and with 1:52 to go, turns it over. Thiel's now back in for the Yellow Jackets.
Right, and those are those shots you'll go back and look when you watch the film, and you'll say, man, we could have made some good buckets there, and I think she'll take that shot coming up in the near future.
Anderson now crosses half court, gets to Mickelson. Pilgrim. Now over to Anderson, over to Grismer on the left side of the floor, brings it back out on the elbow extended. Free throw line extended over to Mickelson. Now inside deal, tough pass. Welch there, saves it, gets it to Korf, and the Vikings looking to run. But Korf will slow it down as the Yellow Jackets get back. Korf trying to catch the Yellow Jacket defense off guard. Gets to Welch, who drives the lane, shot no good. Anderson gets the board.
Both teams might look at what could have been here, Jason, as they've had some really good opportunities and good looks at the basket. Just didn't put it, and there's Anderson. That's what we were talking about earlier.
Ty Anderson turns around, located that shot, hit it, extends the lead. Now Korf to answer for three, in and out, no good. Riley Mickelson the board. Up ahead to Grismer. Grismer in the lane, kick out for Anderson. Grismer with the head fake. Now a floater in the lane, too strong. Rebound grab by Gareth. Comes back the other way with Korf. 14 is the difference on the shot clock and the game clock. And it's stolen away. Pilgrim read that one perfectly. Pilgrim with the head fake. And the shot, no good. Rebound to Pilgrim eventually. Finds Anderson with the head fake. She's going to drive to the hoop. And another head fake goes up strong, but the shot is short. Shot clock now off with 25 seconds to go. Here's Korf with it. Korf lowers her shoulder, drives all the way through, and draws a foul. Head coach TJ Super, I know you saw him flying in the screen, wanted the offensive player control foul. There's a lot of contact either way. The foul's on the Yellow Jackets.
And I think one of those things that, you hear people yelling, she lowered her shoulder, she went, but neither one of the Yellow Jacket girls really technically got their feet setting in front of her. It just ended up being in that situation. It looked like a foul on Korf. I really do believe that the officials got that one right.
Now Korf with it. And foul trouble we talked about early. Thought might be a roll. Hasn't really played one at all. As now the Vikings will play for the last shot with 8 on the game clock. Korf getting pressured in the lane. Drives, scoops up, draws a foul, will go to the line to shoot 2 with 3.1 seconds to go.
And that up and under is age-old, beautiful move, and she used it right there to perfection. She didn't get the basket to fall, but she's creating some foul trouble on the Yellow Jackets just in this last minute and a half of the half.
Grismer picks up 2 quick fouls. At the Reuter Family Dentistry free throw line is Korf, and she gets that one to go. Sit 3 in a row at the line.
So it looked like it might be a spurt for the Yellow Jackets at the end to build that lead. Could get it down here, and she does get it down to 6. So let's see what the Yellow Jackets do with 3 seconds and maybe time. Nope, substitution.
Gruler comes in. They're going to take Korf out. She has 1 foul, so that's a heads move by head coach Brian Korf not to get Morgan second there.
If you're the Yellow Jackets, take care of the basketball here because you don't want to turn over under your own bucket. Give them that momentum going into the half.
Grismer with 2 from half court for 3. It's off the mark. And the Yellow Jackets will take a 31-25 lead into halftime.
Great first half, everything we expected. I think both teams probably going in the locker room not satisfied with what they did. Not that they haven't been playing hard, just that I think both teams think they left some points on the table, Jason. And it took them a while to transition into their offenses. Once they got going, both teams looked really good, so I think second half is going to be lights out.
When we come back, we'll have your Go Wild halftime show brought to you by Frontier Airlines. When we come back, we'll have your scoring and more again on the Go Wild halftime show.
I have 3 amazing kids, and it can be a bit complicated.
All right, you guys, you ready?
But there's nothing else like it in the world.
Bye, honey.
Traveling with kids is on another level.
Yay, let's go.
I appreciate all the extra help I can get when we fly.
Hi, how can I help?
I'm honored to get every passenger to their destination.
I'm so grateful that I've been able to fly with my 3 young kids.
At Frontier, we get it. We're flyers too, and we believe the sky is for everyone.
At Great Clips, we use online check-in to help NHL player Jack Hughes achieve game day flow faster. so he can do more with his time off the clock. Great Clips, official hair salon of the NHL.
At Great Clips, we use clip notes to save NHL player Cale Makar's haircut details, so he's always confident in his hockey hair. Because with a name like Cale, you gotta sport great salad. Great Clips, official hair salon of the NHL.
For over 30 years, Budget Blinds, based out of Detroit Lakes, has been serving Perham, Fergus Falls, Park Rapids, and the surrounding area. Whether you need blinds, shutters, or drapes, check out the entire inventory online at budgetblinds.com. Budget Blinds is backed by the #1 provider for window coverings in North America and is your local window coverings expert. Visit them online today, budgetblinds.com, or give them a call at 218-206-9599. That's 218-206-9599 and online at budgetblinds.com.
Odds are there's an ace right in your neighborhood. With expert advice and the right tools to make your quick fixes even quicker. Around the block, what you need in stock, with people who know their stuff. Welcome to the Home Convenience Store.
Hi, this is Mallory Stotterell
and Erica Saylor from Lakes Ace Hardware.
You can expect expert help for your next project at Lakes Ace Hardware,
right here in downtown Perham.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
We take pride in what we send out. When you open a bag of licorice, you want that licorice to look good, you want that licorice to taste good. We work for you. We take pride in what we're making and what we are offering. It is so important to me. I do thank KLN from the bottom of my heart. They believe you and your family is important.
Ray's Sport and Marine in Perham has you covered for all your recreational needs. Ray's carries a large inventory of Lund boats, Bennington pontoons, plus Viaggio pontoons. They also carry the Yamaha line of ATVs and UTVs, as well as the full line of Honda Power Sports. Stop in and check out all of what Ray's Sport and Marine has to offer. Good luck to all Perham athletes, and go Yellow Jackets!
Hansen's Plumbing and Heating provides the highest quality products and services to ensure the comfort and safety of all their customers. It's what they do. Henry Hansen, later known as Hardware Hank, first opened the family hardware store in the early 1930s in Burgess, Minnesota. Today, they are proud to carry on his legacy of hard work and honesty through teamwork, fellowship, cutting-edge technology, and forward thinking. 218-346-2422 or make a visit in Perham, Burgess, or Detroit Lakes today. Hansen's Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving Minnesota families for over 80 years.
Welcome to Perham, Minnesota. A great place to visit and an even better place to live. Here's a look at just a few of the things you can experience here.
Plan your next getaway, visit Perham.com.
Welcome back to the Go Wild halftime show. Again, visit flyfrontier.com today to learn about the Go Wild Pass and Lock-In one-way flights in and out of both Fargo and Minneapolis for as low as $15. Lance, first half, Yellow Jackets lead this one 31-25. The way we kind of discussed earlier, scoring-wise today, you'll be smiling, but maybe the score differential is I'll be smiling.
No, I think it's one of those games, Jason, that it's just ebb and flowed so much, and that's good teams and good coaching. And we talked about it earlier, and I'm going to stick with that it's the team that plays the best out of their style or out of their system. And it's a little weird because I almost feel like Pelican Rapids has played a little faster than I thought they would and are playing a little bit better. But I think both teams, when they switch to that zone, the Vikings, that is, the Yellow Jackets struggled for just a little bit, and then they started getting their rhythm. And the same thing can be said with the Vikings. They started speeding up, and they started kind of rushing some shots, and towards the end, they got those shots to fall. So I think this could be just a tremendous second half.
First half scoring, Willow Thiel leads the way for the Yellow Jackets with 15. Cora Grismer has 8, 5 for Kai Anderson, 3 for Greta Razor. Leading the way for Pelican Rapids, Morgan Korf has 11. 7 on the board for Ari Hovland, 2 for Anna Roisum, and 5 for Ellie Relch. Again, Roisum was getting checked on by the trainer. We'll try to see her status when the Vikings come out at halftime. It's been a fun contest tonight. Some unique as the youngsters, the Perham Girls Basketball Future, getting the student section on their feet and making some noise. It's been one of those kind of interesting contact games. When I say contact, they've been letting them play that way.
Yeah, and it's been controlled, though. It hasn't been like crazy different in things that you're going, wow, they let that go. It's just been a well-played game, and I don't think you expect any less.
And I guess what I was actually trying to say is it's being called like a playoff game, and that's what you kind of feel. It has that feel here tonight.
Right. The touch fouls are being let go. You've got to be strong enough to play through it. They see two good teams. And I think it's one of those things that you can start to respect if you start watching it this way. The officials are letting the girls win or lose the game. They're not going to be the one to make that call that just seems like, why are you calling that? It didn't even affect the game. They're letting the girls play through that, and hopefully that the best team prevails. And I just can't wait for the second half.
And I think one of the nice things about that, too, is you talk about waiting for the second half, getting ready for that, is the teams adjusted quickly, and they've adapted to that. And I will not be surprised. And what I'm going to say, a little bit of a call here, is I think you're going to see more of Allie Welch, Morgan Korf attacking downhill in that second half.
Well, I agree with you, Jason, and I think by attacking, I really felt like Welch probably could have scored out of the paint or in the block, and she went up more outside, and I think they can get her with her ability to shoot the three. I think they can create some mismatches underneath for her. She's kind of that two-way player where she can play inside or she's very comfortable shooting the ball on the outside. So that's one of the adjustments I think. I'm a little curious. We've seen man-to-man. We've seen 2-3. We've seen 3-2. Are there more defenses in the basket for the Vikings to just kind of change up on the Yellow Jackets? So many question marks in the second half, and we've got a 6-point game.
We'll take a break, come back as the Go Wild halftime show brought to you by Frontier Airlines rolls on here on the Main Street Sports Network.
At Nias Family Sales, our experienced mechanics are here to provide exceptional service in a timely manner. With 10 service bays, the service department at Nias Family Sales can work on all makes and models. Our experienced mechanics can do everything from oil changes, tire repairs, brake service, engine and transmission repair, and much more. Schedule your vehicle today. Call 218-346-5976 or visit the Nias Family Sales Service Center at 610 East Main Street in Perham.
Every day, thousands of dogs in the lakes area are told to stay. When they wanted to play at the Backyard Playcare, Doggy Daycare, or Playcare is the perfect spot for your dog. 100% supervised playtime and 100% fun in a brand new facility that opens this fall. Contact the Backyard Boarding and Playcare at 218-346-4104 or check us out on Facebook today.
New Horizons Realty is a full-service real estate company who has been helping buyers and sellers in Lakes Country for over 25 years. They understand the local market conditions because they are from here, live here, and have lifelong careers in real estate. Get a free estimate with an experienced, local, laid-back, and friendly agent that's a part of a team you can trust and will go to work for you. Visit permrealestate.com or call 218-346-7767 to speak with Chad and his dedicated team at New Horizons Realty in Perm.
What sets the world's leading hospitals apart from the rest? It's their continued ability to deliver the highest quality patient care. Perham Health is honored to be a top 10 Minnesota hospital. Patients experience it, and Newsweek has recognized it. Even during the unpredictability of the pandemic, the nurses, doctors, and many others at Perham Health put their best foot forward. Thank you to everyone at Perham Health for continuing to provide the best patient care.
Welcome back to the High. We get ready for the second half. Our Ray Sport and Marine opening tap, our inbounds pass starts the second half.
Yeah, looking for more of the same here, Jason, and wow, this is you set it up early for us pretty well of all of the statistical things, and it's played out that way so far.
That's a quick question for you. I know you're keeping an eye, and a lot of people keep an eye on it. Wrestling action, the Yellow Jackets on the mat tonight with Detroit Lakes. Do you have an update there?
Yeah, they're at 172 pounds. Yellow Jackets up 38-5 at the 172-pound match.
Taking on the Lakers tonight, coming off that very entertaining duel that was here on Tuesday that you and Jesse Hine were able to bring on the Magnitude Sports Network, and a frenzied atmosphere in the Hive when the Yellow Jackets scored out for the Rebels.
Yeah, we've got to see a lot of great action at the Hive here. It's night in and night out, and I don't know. I just feel so blessed that we're able to watch these sports and these kids compete every night. And I, again, don't want to say it too many times, but I think this second half could be a real dandy, Jason.
Both teams getting their final instructions from their coaching staffs and are ready to go for the second half. They'll be Viking inbound here on the near sideline. Korf will bring the ball up court. Down goes the Hovland with a nice first half off the bench for the Vikings. That pass tapped away, comes to Hovland. Now it's eventually stolen away by Anderson. Anderson will bring it up court, crosses half court, gets to Mickelson now. Now Pilgrim with it. To Grismer. Grismer has the look. Will go left. Now come near side to Pilgrim. Now Anderson. Over to Mickelson. Inside it goes Thiel. Thiel in the lane. Left hand. Good.
Real nice step through there by Thiel. And they did. Pelican Rapids on the other end did exactly what they said. They tried to get Welch down into the post. They got to wait for her. They're so quick to reverse. She's there and she gets there. What a drive by Korf. And she's there. They just got to wait for her.
Korf draws the foul, gets the and one opportunity. The foul, I believe we heard, was on Riley Mickelson. Free throw no good from the Ruder Family Dentistry free throw line, but goes out of bounds. And an opportunity for the Vikings to extend this possession as it's last touched by the Yellow Jackets with 17:07 to go. And here's free-point opportunity now for the Vikings to overall have a 4-point or a 5-point possession based on this look. Backstrom inside Welch. Now the kick out Hovland. 4-3. It's good.
You know, that's so amazing. It's such simple basketball, but it seems so complex at times, Jason. Just that little, and they knew they were going in. The Jackets knew they were going in to Welch, and she just knew it, kicked it, found the open Hovland for three. That's beautiful basketball.
Pilgrim. Cross court now to Anderson, now in the lane. Welch gets it as it gets tapped away. And the Yellow Jackets kind of forcing it inside right now, and the Vikings did a nice job plugging up that passing lane. Korf off the screen is going to drive into Pilgrim. Trying to create some space now, driving the lane, drops it off the kick out. A three on its way. We're tied on the big three-pointer there by Grace Backstrom.
That inside-out basketball and getting your feet set, there's a lot to be said for it.
Pilgrim with it. Now Anderson to Thiel. Cross court to Grismer. Grismer's going to launch a three short. Rebound grab by Welch. And Korf back the other way. Korf trying to step back now, gets it there for Gurath. Now they find Backstrom, who just hit the game-tying three. Will hand it off there to Welch. Now Hovland, who also has a three in the second half, will drive. Gets cut off nicely by the Yellow Jackets. Korf in the lane. And she's going to get called for the offensive foul as Mickelson and Grismer were there, and Korf gets called for the player control foul.
And again, really interesting that time they moved Welch outside again, and they've had such good success with getting her into that post. Look to see if Coach Korf and the Pelican Rapids Vikings will get her back into the post next possession.
Thiel inside, the double comes, shot no good. Mickelson fights in and gets the loose ball. Grismer to Mickelson. Thiel trying to back down, fights through traffic, and with a nice jumper there, gets that to go for two. And the Jackets regain the lead. Korf, a quick three, nails it. Morgan Korf hits, and Pelican Rapids takes the lead.
It's like a heavyweight boxing match right now, Jason. It's blow for blow. Let's see what happens next.
Anderson with it. Now to Grismer. Swings it over Mickelson. Inside Anderson, they trap on her, and it's turned over. Hovland with it. And it's tied up. Mickelson just steals it right away. Mickelson back the other way. Now to Grismer. Grismer to Anderson. Now they go near side. Mickelson. Inside it goes. Kick out for the baseline as they find Thiel. And Anderson has the look for three. Doesn't get it to go, but Thiel's there for the rebound and the putback. That's too strong. And Welch brings it up court to Korf. Fans starting to make some more noise as Backstrom has it. As you can tell, the atmosphere is heating up, and it's not just the temperature in the hive. Korf with it. Korf off the screen, goes right. Step back three from Korf off the front iron. Rebound grab by Pilgrim. And back the other way. Pilgrim stops. Kick out here for Anderson. Anderson with the head fake now. She drives, pulls up, now kicks out. Pilgrim, the extra pass to Grismer. Loses control of the ball as it goes near side to Pilgrim. Now Mickelson off for a hand. Yellow Jackets settle it down now with 16 on the shot clock. And head coach TJ Super wants to settle it down himself and calls a nice family sales timeout. We'll take a break. Yellow Jackets trail by a point, 36-35 here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
New Horizons Realty is a full-service real estate company who has been helping buyers and sellers in Lakes Country for over 25 years. They understand the local market conditions because they are from here, live here, and have lifelong careers in real estate. Get a free estimate with an experienced, local, laid-back, and friendly agent that's a part of a team you can trust and will go to work for you. Visit permrealestate.com or call 218-346-7767 to speak with Chad and his dedicated team at New Horizons Realty in Perm.
Central Market, the fresh place in Perham and Detroit Lakes, offering the freshest meat, produce, bakery, and deli products possible with great value for your money. A visit to Central Market is a journey into freshness. You'll always be able to find a wide variety of items that will result in the perfect meal for your family and friends. Begin with their meat department, and whether it's succulent fruit and vegetables, fresh baked specialties from their bakery, or the convenience of fresh deli selections. Central Market is the fresh place for your family. Go Yellow Jackets.
Welcome back to the Hive, where it's 36-35 in favor of Pelican Rapids, and a strong run to start the second half. The Yellow Jackets will have the ball with 10 on the shot clock. Grismer, head fake, now goes near side. Anderson with two, floats up a shot, it's good.
Big shot by Anderson there. Knowing the little help from the student section there, knowing the time was going out, but great job just pulling up, not going into harm's way, and hitting that little jump shot.
That's outstanding basketball awareness by a sophomore there, realizing the situation, floating it up and getting it to drop. Now Guler, who's just checked back in, has the basketball. Gets it over to Korf. Korf is going to go to work and drive into a trio of Yellow Jackets and was looking near side for Arrow and throws it away. Yellow Jacket students ramped up the energy a little bit as now Ellie Welch is back into the game.
You know, you said, Jason, it has that tournament feel. It certainly does, and I think you're going to almost, as coaching staffs, you may have to use your timeouts as your breaks for some of these athletes tonight. Especially as high intensity as this is right now, you might just have to simply call a timeout just to give kids a break.
Anderson to look for three. Off the front iron, no good. Thiel fights through, gets the board and an and one. And the Yellow Jackets extend the lead.
Again, that's that frustrates teams. You play good defense, you limit that first shot, you get a second shot, and then you get that and an and one free throw miss. But Pilgrim almost had it, and then a foul on the Yellow Jackets.
Foul will be on Kennedy. Pilgrim, I was going to say the Yellow Jackets almost had that opportunity to answer a 5-point possession earlier by Pelican Rapids as one of their own there.
Just a quick update, Jason, final with the Wrestlers, 62-5 in favor of the Yellow Jackets tonight.
Welch drives, gets cut off, hands it off. Korf off the screen. Tries to drive, feed it down low, goes to Backstrom. She's looking for help. Finds it in the form of Guler. With 8 on the shot clock, goes out of bounds, so stay with Pelican Rapids. Well, Vikings will have to get set and hurry up a shot with 8 on the shot clock, 11:54 to go here in our second half.
And again, Coach Korf has a set for this and probably this situation, under 10, under your own basket. Look for that little pick-the-picker type thing. Look for Ellie Welch coming around and getting a good shot here.
Korf draws a foul on the field with 4 on the shot clock. That's her second, and for the Vikings, that resets it to 20.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate where you think, well, great foul. It limits it down to 4, but in high school, it resets it back to 20, like you said, and gives them a chance to set up their offense.
Korf, Grismer coming out on her now. Going to get the screen, go right. Step back 3. It's good for Morgan Korf. And we're all square yet again here at the Hive. Starzl with the far side. Pass directed by Guler, ends up going in the hands of Anderson. Now back to Anderson. Anderson now dumps it off Pilgrim. Turnaround jumper from the elbow. Too strong. Rebound. Fought for, and an offensive foul is going to be called on Thiel. She bulldozed her way in and then gave a little shiver and sent the Vikings defender to the ground, and that's her third personal foul.
Boy, some key times. Mark down 11-13 on your clock here, Jason. Tie game. Willow goes out with 3. Willow Thiel goes out with 3. Let's see what happens if it changes things for Coach Super and how he defends. I don't think we'll see anything different, but here we go.
Welch, the kick out of 3. Too strong. Welch fights. Rebound tapped around. Diggins with a nice job. Gets it.
Nice job by Diggins.
Razor inside. Grismer back to Razor. Head fake there. Now goes near side. Starzl. Cross for Grismer. Now Starzl, as both fan bases start to make some noise. Inside Diggins, and a foul on the hook. Fouls on Welch, her second. Anderson off the inbound. Now gets back up to Starzl. Back to Anderson, through her hands. She calmly collects at the honeycomb with 10 on the shot clock. Back to Anderson, drives, floater, good. Nice bucket there by Kai Anderson. Hovland trying to answer for 3, it's no good. Rebound to the floor. Hovland sneaks through, gets the loose ball. Korf with it. Off the screen from Welch, trying to work her way through traffic. And we're going to have a foul call as the officials are all over it and they're call the block. Fouls on kind of Starzl.
Again, I'd like to see that the Vikings a little two-person game here, and I think they tried to do it on a pick-and-roll set with Welch and Korf, but right there, oh, man, I think they'd like that one again as it was tipped. But again, I've seen the Vikings, they've tried to make that overhand pass, fake, drop down to that bounce pass, and I think Welch has a layup there.
Lance, I think you have a nice score update that basketball fans in general might have been keeping their eye on here tonight in boys basketball action over in Esco.
Yeah, Cherry leading 88-63 now in the second half, and we saw how good the Esco kids are, so the Cherry's the real deal.
Jumper good there by Welch. And we had a chance to see Isaac Osma here last year. He's continuing to lead Cherry as we're tied at 41 here in the high with 9.5 to go. Razor near side, Diggins. Cross court it goes for Anderson. These are important minutes now. Again, Thiel's on the bench with 3 fouls right now. Grismer is as well as Nicholson getting a couple of breathers as Anderson shot off the back iron. Pilgrim there for the rebound. Cross court up top, it goes to Starzl. Al Anderson, a quick 3, misses everything. Rebound grabbed by Korf. Korf back the other way, up ahead. Gurath, left hand shot, altered by Razor. Rebound tied up, Pilgrim gets it, and a foul.
So minutes well played by the Yellow Jackets with Willow Thiel on the bench. I'm kind of curious on your part here, Jason. It seems to me since when Thiel went out, it seems like Pelican Rapids really pushed almost too much. Like they were trying to make too many points. Each basket's only going to be a 2 or 3. They were trying to get multiple of them on each set instead of just relaxing and doing what they did well.
Inside, Thiel now off the bench. Up, no. Rebound put back. Yes. For Willow Thiel. And the Jackets take the lead back the other way. Hovland floats up a shot. No good. Rebound to the floor. Goes down to the floor. Now it's going to be tied up. Starzl and Hovland in the battle of 20s. And held ball will give it to the Yellow Jackets. 8.5 to go. Starzl to Diggins. Cross court, stolen away. Korf read that one. And a nice leaping grab and comes back. Thought about the jumper. Hands it off Cooler. Now Welch will drive into the lane. Knifes through. Shot no good. Diggins for the board. Starzl up ahead. Thiel. Comes back near side. Head fake there. Now it's going to swing over to Razor. Looking in to Diggins. Diggins finds Thiel, but it's stolen away. Welch read that well. And back are the Vikings. Guler, long jumper. No good. Battle in the paint between Starzl and Hovland, but the rebound goes to Razor. One of the keys we talked about was playing faster, and I think the Yellow Jackets have kind of gotten the Vikings a little off kilter by making them speed up a little bit.
Right, and I agree with you, and as the shot goes up, Thiel over the back there, and
waiting for the call.
I thought it was one of those 50-50 ones. I saw Willow go over the back there, and I thought, well, if that's 4, that would really change the game at this point.
Free throw by Thiel, no good from the Reuter Family Dentistry free throw line. And the way the official called it, and this is just from our view, and the mechanic made me think the same thing you did, an offensive foul.
I thought for sure he was going over the back, and the way he held it just kind of made me think that. And I'm sure if you're the Vikings, you were wishing Thiel goes 0 for 2 from the line.
So 2-point Yellow Jacket lead. Guler with it now. Pass stolen away by Mickelson. Mickelson with Pilgrim, feeds it to her. Left hand for Kennedy Pilgrim, too strong. Thiel works, fights for the board, gets blocked, and draws a foul.
I hate to say this because if you're a Yellow Jacket fan, I don't want to be the jinx, but I think Willow Thiel is flirting with danger right now as she's kind of plowing in for those offensive boards. It's just going to take one time, and all of a sudden, as she misses the front end again, she's going to have that 4th foul. Now, the point is you got to start thinking ahead. At what point do you just leave her in the game with 7:19 remaining to go? So a lot of decisions might have to be made as she connects on the second one.
And some of them will be made during this timeout. Yellow Jackets lead by 3. We got a timeout on the floor. We'll take a break.
How has United Community Bank helped you guys through the years now?
Well, we started 13 years ago with 1 employee in a little shop out of our home. And now over the years we've grown to about 25 employees and 2 shop buildings. So they have absolutely been amazing, supported us, trusted us, and put their faith in us. We just really couldn't have done it without United Community Bank. They are just really supportive.
Welcome to Perham, Minnesota, a great place to visit and an even better place to live. Here's a look at just a few of the things you can experience here.
To learn more and plan your next getaway, visit Perham.com.
Welcome back to the Hive. We have a fun one here with 7:19 to go. The Yellow Jackets lead by 3. Foul situation, Thiel and Welch, both the posts for both squads, both have 3 with 7:19 to go. And we talked about it off air a little bit. Thiel, like you said, you also said down there, was living dangerously there in the last 2 offensive possessions on the rebounds.
Right, and you're going to have to be careful, and it might not be just for this game, Jason, but it might be for tournament time that all of a sudden those get called, and now you're playing without Willow for the last 5-6 minutes of a game like this, and I don't think you really want to do that if you're the Yellow Jackets.
Korf gets the screen, goes right, looking to drive, picks up her dribble, kick it over Guler, now the extra pass Backstrom. She steps into a 3, it's short. Long rebound, and Pilgrim comes away with it. Kicks it near side to Grismer. Her shot's too strong. Thiel, the rebound and the putback. And the Yellow Jackets now back by 5.
Right now the best Yellow Jacket offense is just getting it up on the glass. Willow coming as a trailer, getting a rebound and the basket.
Guler. Inside it goes Welch. Welch works the reverse layup. Nice move. Nice finish, Ellie Welch. She's got 9 now.
I think if this one plays out again, Jason, you're going to see more of that from the Vikings, where you start Welch outside, you get her to that inside post position, and let her go to work.
Nicholson near side, now Grismer. Thiel is going to take the open baseline jumper off the side of the backboard. Nice feed. Shot no good, though. Welch gets the board, clears out. Korf back the other way. Thought about tying it for a second. Now is going to drive on Grismer. Comes back to Goroff. Now to Welch. Korf gets the handoff, drives, left hand, no good. Thiel, the rebound. Korf's going to pressure, and now it goes to Grismer, and they'll let off. As Mickelson has it. To Grismer in the lane. Kick back to Mickelson. The 3-pointer from Mickelson misses everything. Thiel, the rebound. Near side, Grismer is going to take a 3. That one's too strong. Guler, the rebound. And Mickelson cut down what was a transition opportunity by getting back defensively. And now Korf will regroup for the Vikings, trailing by 3 with 5. And she will launch, and it's off the iron. No good, and it'll go out of bounds on a long rebound here along the near side. And Kai Anderson will check back in for the Yellow Jackets.
So interesting with that substitution, because I was just going to mention Coach Super and his staff switched Greta Razor onto Welch for that series. Now do you go back to Pilgrim? It'll be interesting. These are just, it's the chess pieces being moved right now, Jason, and it's fun.
Baseline 3 from Grismer is good. She has 11. That's now a 6-point lead. Backstrom drives, pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound Pilgrim, who came crashing in. And Anderson will slow it down at half court with 4.5 to go. Grismer swings it over to Anderson. Anderson to Grismer. Mickelson feeds inside. Anderson in the lane. Bounce pass down low, tied up. Korf comes away with it.
Again, Anderson needs to look for her shot there. It's there. Fake that pass. Nice pass by Guler.
Backstrom cuts the lead on a nice feed inside. And we have a Nice Family Sales timeouts with 4 to go. The Yellow Jackets by 4.
Central Market, the fresh place in Perham and Detroit Lakes, offering the freshest meat, produce, bakery, and deli products possible with great value for your money. A visit to Central Market is a journey into freshness. You'll always be able to find a wide variety of items that will result in the perfect meal for your family and friends. Begin with their meat department, and whether it's succulent fruit and vegetables, fresh baked specialties from their bakery, or the convenience of fresh deli selections. Central Market is the fresh place for your family. Go Yellow Jackets!
Welcome back to the Hive. 4 minutes to go. Yellow Jackets lead 49-45 out of the Nice Family Sales timeouts.
Jason, just the update we were talking about earlier. Final, Cherry 100, Esco 74. So the Cherry Tigers are posting themselves up for a good run to a Class A championship maybe.
Might be some extra salt in Esco tonight as they go down low. Thiel fights her way up, draws a foul.
Nice job by Thiel going through that double team, and it came just a tad late. I'm not going to say it was a great job by the Vikings, but it just got there just a little late.
Fouls on Welcher for Thiel, misses a free throw.
So if there has been an Achilles heel to Thiel's, I didn't mean to rhyme that, but it did. It has been at the free throw line tonight.
She's only hit one of her attempts tonight. Rebound goes out of bounds. It goes to the Yellow Jackets.
And again, it's probably one of those things. Just step away from the free throw line, take a deep breath, step back up to the line, and just shoot it.
Mickelson inbounds, find Anderson cutting. Anderson throws up a tough shot, no good, draws a foul. And Anderson will shoot at the free throw line. Just got an update also in that Cherry Esco game. All 5 starters for the Tigers were in double figures.
Yeah, that's some solid basketball play in there, and that would have been a fun one to watch.
Free throw on its way. That's good for Kaya Anderson. She's got 10 on the night now.
Trying to gather a score. The Yellow Jacket boys play Cass Lake Bena tomorrow, but no score reported so far there. They have a game tonight as well.
Second free throw, no good. Rebound grabbed. And the Vikings coming back. Hovland's open on the near side. Shot short. Rebound grabbed. Mickelson comes away with it. Up ahead to Thiel. Thiel drives off the glass. Good for 2. And the Yellow Jackets back up by 7. Hovland drives. Hand on the pass by Mickelson. It goes out of bounds.
Again, it's 7 points, but in today's game, Jason, that's just a couple shots and you're right back in it. Vikings just got to slow down a little bit. Let's see some good screen. Let's work that. There we go. Back to Welch, back in the post, and see if she can either get a shot or an open 3 for somebody.
Finds Backstrom, and the feed is there. Great call, Lance, as Grace Backstrom hits the 3. 52-48. Under 3 to go.
Great game.
Anderson looking inside now, Pilgrim. Yellow Jackets going to work the clock a little bit as much as they can with the shot clock. Now at 17 on the feed to Anderson. Looking inside. Welch like a defensive back trying to read it down low before that pass can come. Now it's there to Thiel. Thiel works through off the glass, good for 2.
Nice job, and again, go at Welch. She's got her 4th foul.
Korf back the other way. The floater rolls around and drops for Morgan Korf. And we got a timeout. Yellow Jackets lead by 4. We'll take a break here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Ray's Sport and Marine in Perham has you covered for all your recreational needs. Ray's carries a large inventory of Lund boats, Bennington pontoons, plus Viaggio pontoons. They also carry the Yamaha line of ATVs and UTVs, as well as the full line of Honda Power Sports. Stop in and check out all of what Ray's Sport and Marine has to offer. Good luck to all Perham athletes, and go Yellow Jackets!
Welcome back to the Hive. 2:24 to go. It's 54-50. Yellow Jackets lead the Vikings again. Tomorrow night, Lance touched on it. The Yellow Jacket boys take on Cass Lake Bena. Yellow Jacket girls take on Holdingford. Those games tomorrow night are on the Neighborhood Sports Network. To watch them live, there is a fee. It'll be powered by Magnitude Sports, but they'll be on the Neighborhood Sports Network. Live stream links for that game can be found on the Perham Schools activity stream by visiting perhamschools.org. And then they become for free on Magnitude on YouTube at midnight on Saturday or into Sunday as we come back to live action. We'll touch on more about that in our EOT Insurance postgame show. As Pilgrim has it now to Grismer. She'll take a three and hit a big three-pointer there for Cora Grismer. Gorf drives the floater. Good. Nice touch on the floater for Morgan Gorf.
Boy, that two-person game between her and Ellie Welch is pretty dynamic, Jason, and I think it's something that they found here they knew they had, but in extreme situation like tonight, they really got it. They're in this 2-3 zone. Let's see what happens. Shot clock changes things.
Left hand for Willow Thiel. She's got 32 now. Backstrom back the other way. Mickelson thought she caused the turnover, but instead it will stay with Pelican Rapids. 1.5 to go. Yellow Jackets by 7. Korf to inbound to Welch. Welch backs down against Steele. Shot too strong. Pilgrim the rebound. Yellow Jackets can work some clock here, and you can see head coach CJ Super telling them to slow down a little bit. Now they swing it over to Grismer. Anderson now to Mickelson. They're going to work as much as they can of this shot clock with 20 seconds to go on the shot clock, 1:05 on the game clock. Mickelson to Grismer. Now to Pilgrim inside Thiel. Short jumper from Thiel, misses everything and out of bounds. Korf brings it up court. Timeout situation, both teams have 2. Yellow Jackets have a couple fouls that they can work with. Korf with 38 on the game clock. To Hovland. Hovland steps, shoots, fires off the mark. Thiel the rebound. Shot clock is off. And the Yellow Jackets, up 7, are starting to feel it as Pelican Rapids is electing not to foul and play this out. And now they call for the foul. Now we'll put Thiel to the free throw line with 11.9 to go. Foul's on Garath. Thiel at the line to shoot 1.
Again, you look at, we'll let this free throw happen.
Welch back the other way with 8 to Korf. Korf to Backstrom, along 2. It's good. And Backstrom hits that one. And that will do it as the Yellow Jackets earn a 59-54 victory over Pelican Rapids.
Yeah, Jason, what a well-played game. And again, I think you're going to go, wow, and you're going to look at film and you're going to say these things all went well, these things maybe didn't go so well. I think both teams really feel like they probably left some points on the board there, and I know if you're the Vikings, you certainly did. And again, I think you got to think about they played that second half plus probably 2-3 minutes without Roysum, but Hovland did a really nice job. She brought some energy in for the Vikings. And by tournament time, hopefully Roysum's healed up and back, and she brings another dynamic with her length. And if you're the Yellow Jackets, I think you did a lot of things well. You weathered the storm a few times. You guarded Korf pretty well. And I think there's some things that this is the game. These are the games you want to play because now you can go to the drawing board pick and roll raised a little cane with them tonight, again with Welch and Korf going, so you're going to have to work on a little bit of that defense. As you know, it's a copycat situation. People are going to do the same thing.
Yellow Jackets earn a 5-point victory. We'll take a break, come back with your EOT Insurance post-game show. Also, we'll have your Player of the Game brought to you by J&L Nutrition in the Backyard. That's all coming up in our post-game report here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Odds are there's an ace right in your neighborhood. With expert advice and the right tools to make your quick fixes even quicker. Around the block, what you need in stock. With people who know their stuff. Welcome to the Home Convenience Store.
Hi, this is Mallory Stotterell.
And Erica Saylor from Lakes Ace Hardware.
You can expect expert help for your next project at Lakes Ace Hardware.
Right here in downtown Perham.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Ray's Sport and Marine in Perham has you covered for all your recreational needs. Ray's carries a large inventory of Lund boats, Bennington pontoons, plus Viaggio pontoons. They also carry the Yamaha line of ATVs and UTVs, as well as the full line of Honda Power Sports. Stop in and check out all of what Ray's Sport and Marine has to offer. Good luck to all Perham athletes, and go Yellow Jackets!
Reuter Family Dentistry, with locations in Perham and Wadena, welcomes new patients. Come meet the friendly and professional team and experience for yourself what it is patients love about Reuter Family Dentistry.
It's just nice to be in a small hometown knowing that you have a local dentist that cares about you, knows you, and wants to do what's best for you and your family.
At Waterfront Recreational LLC, the mission is to deliver high-quality and custom-built steps, decks, and docks so you can access and enjoy your property. We believe in hard work, honest and fair dealing, high-quality craftsmanship, and excellent customer service. Our products have proven results. We can't control the weather, but our docks remain rock solid in the windiest of conditions. We also offer boat storage in the wintertime. Call or text 218-298-1353 for more information about each of our services, or visit waterfrontrecreational.com today.
Reuter Family Dentistry, with locations in Perham and Wadena, welcomes new patients. Here's what Reuter Family Dentistry can offer you.
We offer wisdom teeth removal, sedation dentistry, dental implants, root canals, cosmetic dentistry, and Invisalign.
The fact that it can be done here is really important for me because it's a chore sometimes getting all your maintenance done. So if it's all done in the right place, that makes it a lot easier.
I have 3 amazing kids, and it can be a bit complicated.
All right, you guys, you ready?
But there's nothing else like it in the world.
Bye, honey.
Traveling with kids is on another level.
Yay, let's go.
I appreciate all the extra help I can get when we fly.
Hi, how can I help?
I'm honored to get every passenger to their destination.
I'm so grateful that I've been able to fly with my 3 young kids.
At Frontier, we get it. We're flyers too, and we believe the sky is for everyone.
Welcome back to the EOT Insurance postgame report. The Yellow Jackets with a nice 59-54 victory tonight over the Pelican Rapids Vikings. And Lance, the game was as advertised between these two teams, top 2 in Section 8 AA. And the rematch will be fun in just a few weeks and a potential one down the road as well.
Right, home court advantage definitely always seems to play a little bit. You shoot a little bit better at your own place, and we'll see what happens. And I know both teams are going to make some adjustments coming off of tonight's game, but I'm just sitting here kind of recapping in my head what happened and just appreciating all the little things that went into tonight's game, and it was well played, and it was one of those that it was well played enough you didn't recognize the officials so much. There were a couple that you're going to have that in every game, and I just thought hats off to both coaches and coaching staff and these ladies. They both played extremely well, and if we get to see this one 2 more times, I won't be disappointed.
leading the way for the Yellow Jackets, finishing the night with 32 points. Willow Thiel. She got her points tonight, and the Pelican Rapids Vikings defense did a good job of clamping down on the secondary options for the Yellow Jackets.
Well, the interesting part, Jason, is I would like to know how many of those points were second chance points, because I know for sure there were probably 5 to 7 baskets in that second half where it was Yellow Jacket fast break coming off the rim or the backboard, and Willow just would come through and get the rebound and lay it up and in. So I think the Vikings would be satisfied with what they did defending Willow inside the Yellow Jackets offense. It was just all that second half, second chance points that she was just creating on her own by hustle and being in the right place.
And with that, I think we both can agree tonight's J&L Nutrition in the Backyard player of the game will be Willow Thiel.
Yeah, without a doubt. And just such a difference maker and a great game. And you know, it was one of those games that it kept you on the edge of your seat the whole time. I found myself saying sit down, and I couldn't, because about the time you did, something big would happen for one team or the other. Willow would come up with something, Cora Grismer would hit a 3, Korf would come down, Welch would do something, and it just was back and forth, and wow, that just made it fun.
Starting from the Yellow Jackets, Willow Thiel with the 32, Cora Grismer 14, Kaya Anderson 10, Greta Razor with 3. On the other side of things, for Pelican Rapids, Morgan Korf led the way. She finished with 23 points. Ari Hovland with 10 off the bench. Grace Backstrom, 10 all in the second half. Anna Roisum had 2 points. Ellie Welch finished with 9, but the note on Anna Roisum, she didn't come back. Got injured early in the first half. Didn't come back. Hopefully she's okay and it's not a long-term injury. We hope the best for her, but it'll be interesting to see what this game would look like with her on the floor as well for the majority of the contest.
Right, it's just I think it changed what Pelican Rapids did defensively. They were kind of expecting her to be the backside of that double team at 5'11", long arm. We saw it early on, and then they changed a little bit, went more into zone, switched up their zones a little bit, but that being said, you gotta like it when you build depth, and Hovland came in, did just a bang-up job in that second half, and brought some energy for the Pelican Rapids, and now you've got one more person that you can go to in these tight games.
Now we'll talk ahead to tomorrow, the Crossover Classic, brought to you by The Breakdown. It's their annual event that is hosted in Perham by Breakdown Sports USA. Again, that's exclusively live coverage, exclusively on the Neighborhood Sports Network. You can visit that at nspn.tv. Every game has its own link on nspn.tv. Magnitude Sports will be providing the coverage for nspn.tv. The caveat tomorrow is the Breakdown Sports has an agreement with Neighborhood Sports Network. The games are behind a paywall, but after midnight, the 2 Perham games, I believe is my understanding, will be on YouTube powered by Magnitude for free. So schedule for tomorrow, starting at 10:30 a.m., Oak Grove will take on East Grand Forks in boys basketball action. Then at noon, it's Fertile Ball Tramley versus Nevis. 1:45 p.m. will be Sauk Rapids Rice taking on the Moorhead Spuds. Then at 3:15, Legacy Christian will take on Hawley. Then at 4:45, one of the premier boys matchups of the day, Ada Borup West will take on the Henning Hornets. Then at 6:30 p.m., Holdingford will take on Perham in a premier girls basketball action amongst 2 teams ranked in the top 10. And then at 8 o'clock, Cass Lake Bena and the Yellow Jackets will square off to close out the day, a busy day of basketball action at the 2024 Crossover Classic, all here at the Hive. And we look forward to having that for you again on the NSPN.TV. Stream links for the 2 Perham games can be found at perhamschools.org. Again, it's NSPN.TV. There is a fee for those games live tomorrow, but then after that, it'll be Magnitude Sports will still have free coverage after midnight that night on tape delay. Tonight, the Yellow Jackets earn a 59-54 victory over Pelican Rapids. The Yellow Jackets improve their season mark to 13-2, 5-1 in the Heart of the Lakes. Pelican Rapids drops to 11-2 and 5-1 in the Heart of the Lakes. And Lance, any closing thoughts as we get ready to wrap things up here tonight?
Yeah, I could watch basketball like that a lot, and I think you're going to see some more of these type of games tomorrow. So tune in or get here to the Hive. And Jason, it's always a pleasure working with you. And you were about spot on tonight with analysis, and then our debates today were really good. So I think it brought the best out of everything, even the game tonight.
It was an outstanding one tonight. That's Lance Rock. I'm Jason Groth. It's nice working with you once again, Lance. As always, we thank you and have a good night, and enjoy the afternoon tomorrow. A lot of basketball here at the Hive. Have a good night.
The broadcast was an exclusive presentation of the Magnitude Sports Network. Subscribe, click the bell, and visit magnitudesn.com for a schedule of our upcoming broadcasts.